Well, that was lovely. Okay. Okay, I think we're done now with the... Where's the setting to turn off? We are doing bits. All right.
Somewhere makes it stop.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna bring out our next guest. He's my buddy, and on the show I like to call him God version 2.0. He's the man, Mr. Alexander Calvert.
Thanks, guys. I do like how you almost gave up in the intro. You're like, he's a buddy. He's a guy.
He's a guy, he's a man.
He's a guy I know. It's, just roll the song. Yeah, perfect. Love this.
That's not how I did it.
No?
No, you're my friend in real life.
Yes.
We're friends.
Yeah, of course.
You're one of my favorite people.
Well, let's...
You are.
I am?
Yeah. But on the show...
Well, just as kids, just so you know.
But on the show...
Oh, yeah.
On the show, we were nemesis.
We were mortal enemies.
Yeah.
But now we get to be friends.
But now we get to be friends.
He's a buddy, he's a guy. Mr. Rob Benedict, guys.
Sometimes there's a man.
Yeah. He is a man that I know. Sometimes, I guess. Thanks, Rob. Hi, guys, how are ya? New Orleans. Are you guys surviving? Yeah? Who here made some mistakes last night? Yeah? Okay. Good. This is apparently what New Orleans is all about, is making mistakes, making new friends, you know? That's been my goal, at least. Yeah, thanks for being here. It's a lovely time. Do you guys have some personal questions for me? Yeah? Okay. I can't wait. So far today I've been asked a lot about food, so I'm hoping to avoid that. Hi, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. I'm just here, you know.
I'm so glad you're here. My name is Summer. My question is, since Jack is like God now, how do you think he responds to prayers? If he does, how do you think he does that when people pray to him?
Yes, a very simple question to start off the panel.
I'm so sorry.
Being an infinite being of light, how would you respond to prayers? Well, first of all, if I was God in real life, I'd be making some changes right now, because shit's going a little haywire, you know? Through no fault of my own, I promise. So in the show, they kind of made it that Jack said he'd be kind of a hands-off God. So a lot of the show dealt with, I'm really close to these speakers, I can hear myself. A lot of the show dealt with, do we have free will or not, right? And that was kind of a huge theme for the boys. So I think the idea of Jack being hands-off would be that we as humans have the ability to have free will and make our own destiny, so to speak. So I guess in that sense, he wouldn't answer prayers. However, again, when I'm an infinite being of light, I would like to, you know, answer some prayers. Wouldn't that be fun? You know? Be like, oh, I need a new hip. I'm like, boom, new hip for you. You know? Or be like, darker, but like, I have cancer. And I'll be like, no, you don't. You know? Wouldn't that be lovely? But unfortunately, I'm just a white guy in a leather jacket, so I can't perform any miracles here. Yeah. What would you pray to Jack? What would you pray to him? What would you ask for?
I don't know. Maybe if we asked to bring Dean or Cass back to life.
Ah yes, the simple task of resurrection. Okay. I can't do that, but I will literally sign anything you want. T-shirts, backpacks, Misha's face, I don't care, I'll sign it. So I can help you with that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll hold you to it.
Sorry? I can take a what?
You get to take the face with you.
Take his signed face home with us. Yeah, take it. It's cool. Not in like a serial killer way, where you're just like, this face is mine. But I'll sign his face, I don't care. I'm also trying to push this narrative. Would you like to sign Trench Daddy's face? My new name for Misha. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. Before I ask the question, I will say that Jack taught me a lot about how it doesn't really matter where you come from as long as you have a family that you can fit into. So thank you for showing that to people, because I know I'm not the only one that needs to hear that. But my question to you is, how did you adjust coming into a cast that has known each other for so long, but also like, how did you get into that mindset of playing a literal 2-year-old?
I love the variety. You're like, thank you for love and acceptance. How does it feel to be 2 years old? First of all, that's really lovely. My favorite part of these events and you know, what we get to participate in is that like I see people making real connections and making new friends, and like, you know, I've seen people get proposed to, and like, I don't know, it's really incredible. So I'm happy that I hate the word safe space, but I'm happy people have a safe space to care about each other. How did I get in that mentality? Well, I'm very juvenile, obviously, so it was very, very easy. Yeah. When you're an idiot, it's really easy to be an idiot. Basically, for me to kind of walk into the cast, I knew the show was obviously working, because 13 seasons is like a lot of television, you know? So clearly people were like, we kind of like this show. So I just wanted to fit in and kind of see, my goal for Jack was to like, what can I bring out of the other characters? Like, what can we, through Jack's relationship with Dean, Sam, Cass, what can we show the audience that we haven't seen before? So that was kind of, I think, Jack's purpose, was to show people that. And then preparing for that, I would just kind of think about how would an alien react if they've never, you know, greeted someone before, or like, what could you learn from humans? So that was kind of my main thing, was being incredibly awkward and touching brick walls. That was the thing, I guess. I don't know if you guys remember that scene, but like, it was literally written for me where like I'm in the jail cell and there's like, Jack examines the brick wall. So like, I have like 5 to 10 minutes of footage of me probably just being like, oh, brick, wow. What an incredible thing to see on the planet. I don't write the show. You should answer that. Hi.
Hi, my name is Victoria. I asked kind of a similar question to DJ, and I see Garth and Jack is bringing this in kind of similar ways. Jack essentially being a child in a man's body brought a refreshing dynamic to Supernatural. While he was learning from Sam and Dean, and of course Cass, he didn't absorb all of the toxic masculinity. What did you feel about bringing that different dynamic to the show?
Well, I think that was on the first page of the script. It's Jack ends toxic masculinity. I don't know. I mean, I think we're having kind of a reckoning with all that, and I think that's great because it hasn't really served us that well so far, you know? For me, I was never thinking about Jack as like as an eraser to those things, but like I think his naive, being so naive and being so young, and you know, everything being so foreign, I think he doesn't have any preconceived notions of like, what is it to be a man? What is it to, you know, have to carry those things? But I think that the show did kind of like, it didn't necessarily address it as much as I'd like it to, but like I definitely think you saw how much that weighed, especially on Dean. Like there were so many scenes of him just kind of like having to reckon with himself and like what he's dealt with and what he's seen, and he would always push it aside. Whereas, I don't know, I feel like they could have really used a therapist, you know? Just like one episode where it's like Sam and Gene are like, but I have a lot of feelings. I don't know how to deal with all this plaid and all this violence. That would have been really useful, right?
Right.
You know, guys, please talk to a therapist if you need help. It's a great thing to do. But thank you for the question. That was interesting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Kimba. I'm a mom by adoption, so Jack's story really resonates with my family.
Sorry, you're a mom by...
My children are adopted.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, they have birth families as well, and there's trauma and grief, and it's a very complicated thing to navigate. I just wanted to know, do you have any thoughts on sort of the things that either you explored on the show, like Jack's grief for his mother and his complicated relationship with Lucifer, or anything you would have liked to maybe explore in that arena?
Guys, you guys are really hitting me in the feels today with this panel. Usually everyone's like, so did you get pranked? I'm like, yes, I got pranked, obviously. First of all, I think family is the family you decide, right? You get to choose your family. RuPaul would say it more eloquently than me. But I think that, I don't know, Jack had such a hard time, and there was a lot of like trauma, and there was, well, obviously I accidentally did kill my mother, heads up. And so for some reason you guys let me get away with it? I was so nervous when that episode came out, because I was like, oh man, I've been waiting for the crowd to turn on me, right? And I was like, I figure if you kill your mother, you guys are gonna be like, this guy sucks. Like, how could, and everyone's just like, oh, poor Jack, like he killed his mom. I'm like, guys, this is my fault. And you guys are like, we're gonna let this slide. So thank you. Because like, yeah, I felt terrible. I'm like killing Sam, who's like a lovely, lovely human, and I have to like yell at her. And you guys are like, Jack's pretty cute though. We're gonna, yeah, he's a little bean. We're gonna let him get away with this. No, I think a lot of that stuff did get explored, especially with like, I'd say like Jack's hangover of killing his mom was kind of like the season 15 arc for Jack of his guilt and realizing what he did. That was awful, and you know, the boys having to reckon with that as well. I think the one thing I would have liked to explore in terms of family dynamics would have been just more time with Lucifer, and then my dream fantasy would have been to like have Jack become a version of Lucifer, at least for a while. I thought that would be really fun to see Jack go full evil and, you know, try to be like his dad.
Thank you.
Cheers. Hi.
Hi. My first exposure to you was actually as Lonnie Machin, also known as Anarchy on Arrow.
Oh, thank you. I was a little nervous at the first part of that sentence, by the way. I can't lie.
And I was just wondering...
Your first exposure, I'm like, yes. Sorry.
And I was just wondering what it was like to get to work with Stephen and Mel and then come over and work with all these legends and kind of become one yourself.
Wow, thank you. Definitely not a legend, just the guy in a leather jacket, but thank you. Yeah, I mean, the best part of Anarchy was just like, it was really, really fun. They let me use a flamethrower. Like, look at me. Do you really think I need a flamethrower? Like, it's not a good call. Yeah, that was super fun. I did sit in makeup for like 2 to 4 hours every day to like have all the stuff on my face. That was really cool. I didn't really have a lot of interactions with Steven. He was just kind of like always trying to be like the tough guy kind of thing, you know? So, I don't know. What do you say to the masculine guy who's always trying to be tough? Like, ah, you look huge, cheers. Yeah, I don't really have one for that. And then coming to Supernatural, you know, a set that works really well. Obviously, Jared and Jensen and Misha had been working on the show so long that like, I got to see how a set ran and how, you know, if you're positive at the top of the call sheet, that really does trickle down to everyone on the crew. And I was extremely lucky to have a crew that was lovely and great to work with every day. So I just feel lucky that I got to work on a show where people like each other, you know? A lot of like TV shows will like, you'll see them do like media and press and they'll be like, we're all best friends, whatever. But like, you legitimately felt on this show that like, you know, the love for those three guys and what they did was really genuine. So yeah, I just felt lucky. I guess that's like a not funny answer, but genuine. There you go.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hello.
Hi, Alex. It's me again.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
So I have a question. I am really big on like mental health and ways to.
And you guys are really, you know, usually my panel is just dick jokes. This is okay.
Well, I mean, I tried to call you daddy this morning. And you wouldn't
Okay.
let me, so. But I have a question. So I use music a lot to cope with like anxiety and depression and things. Is there any like band or song that you go to when you're feeling down that really brings you up and helps you like, you know, feel better? Like even a list of songs.
A list of songs.
Yes, like at least 3.
I'll just rattle them off.
Yeah, exactly.
Superhero, Nickelback.
I love to go back.
No. What? Also, I do not dislike Nickelback. I think they're actually very underrated because they they were the biggest band in the world for like 5 years. They were like selling out more concerts than U2 was. So, yeah. Here's information you didn't need to know about Alex. I really like that Ariana Grande song. What's it called?
I want it, I got it.
I want it? Okay. Alright, I'll tell you.
Wow. Okay.
I know, this is the best part of the panel. You're thinking, oh yeah. I like that Best Friend track. You know, Doja Cat?
Yeah,
That's a fun one. Oh yeah, 34 plus 35. I really like that one.
I've never heard that one.
How can you be mad listening to that song, you know? Dance Yourself Clean, LCD Sound System. I'm old, guys. You guys don't know what that is.
We do.
Still 29.
That's a lie, but I love that for me. Thank you. More lies. Here we go. I'm 21. Cheers.
Hey, Alex.
Hi.
So, I'm normally a very shy and quiet person. How do you handle how would you handle if you were shy and quiet?
I am shy though.
But not bad. We don't get to see that part of you.
Yeah, of course not. Why would I be up here with a microphone being shy? I don't think that'd be very fun for you guys. Be like, hey. That's not funny. How would I deal with being shy? Is that your question?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe you can give me some pointers? How do I deal with being shy? I don't know, I'm still figuring it out. Like, I'm not a completed human being. I'm still dealing with the same things every day like everyone else, you know?
I found being around family has brought me out a little more, but like outside of here, I'm normally not up here to like talking to people.
Yeah, but I mean, that's my favorite part of this is you can find community and you can find love and acceptance. I think, again, this is like a really, you guys gotta give me some easy ones here soon. I feel like I'm doing like a terrible TED Talk and I'm letting you guys down.
No, never.
I think life is really hard, and I think there's a lot of suffering. So I really try to cling to the moments where you feel loved, understood, or with someone special, or having a conversation that means something to you. I think I hang on to life for those reasons. Or like when there's a community effort, or like when there's stuff for charity. Like this is what for me is like makes, you know, things easier and better. So I don't know, I think just hang on to the people you love and have those conversations with them, because when when you really see someone, I mean, that's kind of the best feeling in the world, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, keep those special people. Are you guys gonna lob me an easy one?
Okay,
Hi.
hi, I'm Emily. I have a question and I have a new joke.
Okay. We are back, guys. We are back.
Okay, may I say it?
Please.
What did Cinderella say when she got to the ball? What?
What? No, you have to finish your own joke. You can't come up and be like, wanna hear a joke with no punchline? I like how you're literally making yourself crack up at this, your own joke. What? Wait, no, try to give me the punchline again.
It's a gagging noise.
I like how your punchline was, it's a gagging noise. Also, you do know this is a family show, right? I've made some...
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry, you're loving it. Bending over there, loving it. What are you talking about? My thing is, sometimes you say something really crude up here, and then I'll meet someone, and they'll be like, you know, like 9 years old, and be like, I love the show, and I'm just like, I am so sorry to you and your parents.
I'm so sorry, I didn't...
You've influenced a generation of youth now. Now they're gonna go home, they're gonna have to explain this to their parents. They're gonna be like, Mom, what did Cinderella say? And she's gonna have to explain the joke to them, to you.
I have a question if that would make anything better.
I have some questions too. Specifically, not about the woman who fell in love and lost a slipper, by the way. No, what's your question?
Okay, since Jack didn't have too many childhood experiences, what is some childish things you would like him to experience?
He'd like to watch Cinderella, but like the G version of it. You know, maybe like an experience that wasn't traumatizing. Some of the Disney classics without your little remix. Sorry, I am taking this too far, but it's only because it was funny. So there was this episode that never, when I initially read for Jack, there was a scene where he like got a skateboard, and he met people his own age. So that would have been really fun if Jack could just like skateboard around and actually hang out with kids. And the only time he actually did kind of like get fake friends on the show, he accidentally almost murdered one of them. So yeah, so like maybe ideal would be like Disney night, watching Cinderella, no one's gagging, and I made some friends. Thanks. Is anybody in elementary school? Thanks, Dad. Hi. Oh yeah, good luck, Dad. Father of the year, man. I'm pulling for us. Hi.
Hi. Okay, so my question I asked to the other, you like jumped up and scared me for a second.
I jumped up and scared you?
Yes. But I asked this question to some of the others. If you could like genderbend anyone in the supernatural cast, who would it be?
If I could genderbend, as in like have them be a different gender?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm still pissed off about the Wayward Sisters, to be honest. That would have been really fun. But no, this came up in Charlotte, where people asked like, what would Jack's like pronouns be? I actually was thinking about it more and more like after the convention, and here's the best part. In 2021, I probably wouldn't have been cast. You know what I mean? Like, Jack would have been something else entirely, someone else entirely, and not me. Like, if we were reading for the show and I was auditioning for this part, I think Jack would be like a totally, totally different character at this point, and probably a different gender, or, you know, non-binary or something, and I wouldn't be cast. So, don't get me wrong, I do like being here, and I get to chat with all you guys, but like, if Supernatural was casting in 2021, I think it would be a different show, you know? Who would you change?
Well, I was talking to my mom and my brother about this earlier. We all agree, Misha and Dean, they're the hottest.
Misha and who?
Misha and Dean or Jensen.
Oh, and they're the hottest.
Yes.
Okay. Trench Daddy strikes again. The best part about nicknames is you never actually get to choose them. They just get chosen for you. Hello.
Hi, Alex.
Hi.
I also have a joke for you, but it is PG. Okay, so how do angels light candles?
What?
How do angels light candles?
Oh, this is another joke?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I said, it's a joke, but it's PG this time.
Oh, I just heard the PG part. Okay.
Okay,
How
so-
do angels light candles?
With a match made in heaven.
That's a dad joke for my friend over there.
Well, I was supposed to ask it to Misha yesterday, but I didn't, I forgot.
It was very PG though, so thank you.
But I do also have a legit question.
This isn't just stand-up hour, huh?
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of aspiring comics out there, and I love that for you guys.
Okay, so I do actually have a question. If you could have
What's the
dinner,
deal with airplane food?
If you could have dinner with any historical figure, living or dead, who would it be and why?
Elizabeth Wurtzel.
Okay, and why?
Anybody know who that is?
No.
Cool. I'll pick a more relevant figure. What? Educate us. I dropped out of college, so I'm really not the person to educate anyone. She was an author. She's a really fantastic author. Yeah. Of books. Who would I like to have? Who would you be, by the way? I'm curious.
You.
That is incredibly sweet and little misguided.
I don't know, you think like you'd be, I think you'd be cool to hang out with.
I'm okay. I was hanging out with some people last night. Where were you guys?
I was at the Hard Rock, where were you, man?
Not at the Hard Rock, obviously. But I walked by it. Yo, people were dancing at like 4 p.m. Was that you?
No.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Well, my worst fear is that I won't entertain you guys, so I don't know. I'd be very nervous about this dinner, because I actually am shy.
So am I.
We'd have a very nice, awkward time.
We would. It would be great.
You're like, so you like stuff? My favorite awkward question that I get is like, do you like music? Like, yeah, I'm not a psychopath. Like, obviously, I hope you like music. You're a human. Yeah, I don't have a better answer for you. River Phoenix, I guess. That'd be really cool.
That'd be cool. All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I wish I had a better answer. Hi.
Hi. So my question is about the I Like Nougat scene. How much of that was you? How much of it was scripted? And then what is your actual favorite candy?
Okay, so the I Like Nougat scene, it was in the script to say I like nougat. I did not improv that line. What I'm still trying to figure out is why exactly I said it like that. You know, I don't actually have a good answer for that. I said it in the moment because I was like, well, he's a little kid and he's clearly enjoying the shit out of this. But yeah, I look back on that scene and I'm like, I look very, very silly, you know? And I've got that stupid grin on my face too, you know? What's my favorite candy? Not nougat. There was an initial run of like people giving me a ton of nougat, and I was like, that's very kind of you. However, I don't want to have like a sugar crash here. So the worst part about filming that scene was they were Snickers bars, which again, no hate to Snickers. But I had to eat like 12 of them. Yeah, exactly. Like no one wants to eat 12 chocolate bars. So by the end of the day, I was feeling very, very ill. But then, of course, I'm looking up dumb at the camera, being like, oh, you know. So that was hilarious, but painful as life often is.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thanks. Hi.
Hi. I was wondering, since you said that Team Free Will should have a therapist, if they could have a therapist and willingly go to it, what do you think their sessions would be like? And what would they like to tackle first?
Oh my God, where did they start? Just 15 years of pain and trauma. Unfortunately, Dean's only therapist was whiskey, and I don't know how good a job they did. He's like, oh, I'm really sad. I should just pound back some whiskey. Listen, I don't know, where do you start? They've got their dad, I killed their mom. All this violence, shooting people all the time. I don't know where they start. They probably have like a bunch of PTSD and, I don't know where to start. Where would you start? What issue would you start with?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that sounds like a huge task. I would not envy their therapist.
Yeah.
All right. Hi.
Hi, I'm Faith. This is more of just like a favor. I was just gonna wonder if I could have a birthday hug.
They have a no contact rule here.
Can I have an air hug?
What?
An air hug.
It's an air hug.
You give a high five social distancing.
There you go. Just an air hug.
Don't do any...
She said an air high five.
What? Can you feel it? 3, 2, pow!
Thank you.
Happy birthday. I'll air five anyone. We can do a giant one if you guys want. You ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, pow! Life is strange, guys. Did I wake up this morning thinking I was gonna air five an entire room of people? No. But I'm here. Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Great.
My name's Ruben, came all the way from New York just to see you, so.
From where?
From New York.
What up, New York? Where in New York?
Born and raised in Bronx, New York.
Damn. Who's your favorite rapper?
I'm not gonna lie, it's Eminem.
What?
It's Eminem.
Eminem. Not a New York rapper.
Biggie.
It's one of the best. My question for you, when you were playing Jack, when you were born, you initially faced a lot of opposition from everybody, but the one person that did believe in you was your mother. So,
And ironically, I killed her.
Right. So my question was, when you finally became God, because she always thought you would do good things, do you think as Jack, one of your pit stops after becoming God was to visit her and say, listen, I did it?
Oh, man. You guys are killing me today. What a beautiful scene that would be. Courtney Forward, who played my mom on the show, was such a loving, sweet person, and it is in real life too. When she first met me, we were in the makeup trailer, and she's like, "Are you Alex?" I'm like, "Yeah, hi." And then, you don't know how to how people are gonna receive you or whatever, And she's just like, "I've been thinking about this pregnancy for a lot of the season." And when she saw me, she gave me a big hug, and her eyes welled up. So I was just such an incredible human, and it was almost yeah, I just felt very lucky, and she's just so loving in real life. Would you guys like a prank story? I've told this one before, but it's very painful in a sad way. So we have this scene where, do you guys remember the scene where Jack opens a laptop and he gets a message from his mom? So for me, as an actor, I didn't want to prepare it. I just wanted to be a good listener and receive her beautiful story, because I see it on the script, but I'm I don't know what it's gonna look like. So I get the laptop, and obviously I start, getting really emotional, because she's, my fake mom, but saying really lovely things and just hoping for the best for me. So I get through 2 takes, and I'm pretty emotional, and it's hard. And then guess who gets a hold of the laptop? Ah yes, the man-child himself, Jared Padalecki. So then I'm preparing, I'm thinking about the scene, I'm thinking about my mom, I'm like, okay, Alex, you gotta do this again. they put the laptop in, and I'm just like, earmuffs. Dad, thank you. So then I open the laptop, and it's just filled with dicks. I don't know how he did it, but just the whole screen is different dicks, different size dicks. Well, I'm supposed to be seeing my beautiful dead mother. So, thanks, Jared. Very professional work environment, by the way, guys. Don't do this at your job, by the way, because you will get fired. Or sued, right? Please don't do that. So, in the original finale, I know you guys know there's 2 of them already? Wow. Yeah, in the original finale, we were all supposed to be at the bar and having this beautiful reunion. And man, thinking about... God damn it. And then thinking about, you know, potentially how amazing that would be for Jack to see his mom and actually like get to give her a hug. That would be amazing. I'm going to keep that one for me. But thank you for your question. That's lovely. Problematic.
Cal.
Hey guys, thank you so much for having me. I hope you guys enjoy New Orleans, and yeah, cheers.
Cheers. You know how we love him. My friend, he's a guy. He's a person I know.
He's a guy.
Mr.